Odrive here, and I'm here to help you increase your FPS in Escape from Tarkov. Now I know many of us who play Escape from Tarkov experience massive FPS issues, and that's because the game isn't fully optimized yet. However, there are many different settings that can be changed to help improve in-game performance. And seeing as you have come across my video, I can safely assume you are still looking for that magic button to increase your frames per second. And I might have the answer for you. And that answer is XMP, which is short for Extreme Memory Profile. Now before we get into the nitty gritty, I'd like to mention that I stream on Twitch Mondays to Friday 7 PM onwards, and would love to have you pop in and say hello. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. Alright, on to XMP. What is it? Well, XMP allows you to select a profile to appropriately match your RAM timings to your motherboard. And that's probably the most simplistic way of explaining it. However, there is a lot more that goes into it, but that won't concern us today. If you'd like to know more, you can just Google it. Today we are focusing on the easiest and most effective way of increasing our in-game performance for Escape from Tarkov, so there's no need to worry about the technicalities. Now I know a lot of people are going to ask if this is safe, and yes, it is safe. These profiles are put onto the motherboard when you purchase your motherboard. And if you do encounter any problems, 9 out of 10 times it's going to be because you need to update your BIOS, and you can do that by going to the manufacturer's website of your motherboard and updating it. Now your motherboard's up to date and you're ready to enable XMP to get that lovely FPS boost in Escape from Tarkov. And the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to turn off your computer. And once your computer's turned off, you want to turn it back on again and press the key on your keyboard that allows you to enter your BIOS. This key is dependent on the motherboard that you have, so make sure to Google it to find out how to access your BIOS. Once you get into your BIOS, it should look something like this. This screen that you're seeing now is what my motherboard looks like. I have an Asus Hero motherboard, and this is the generic UI that you will see if you have an Asus motherboard. In your BIOS settings, you want to look for your RAM settings, or otherwise known as memory settings. Within those memory settings you will get the XMP profiles. Now you can see on my motherboard it is under the Extreme Tweaker. This will be different for the manufacturer of the motherboard, so make sure you find out whereabouts this is located. In the XMP settings you will have profiles. It is best to select profile 1. If there is any settings to enable XMP, make sure it is ticked. Once XMP is ticked and turned on and you have a profile selected, select save and exit. This will then boot you to Windows. Once you boot to Windows, log in and launch Tarkov. That in its entirety is how you enable XMP. Now seeing as Escape from Tarkov uses a lot of RAM and it utilizes that hardware a lot, enabling XMP is definitely a smart move. Alongside this, you should see an overall performance boost of your entire computer. And the reason I know this is because I've played many games in the past that use RAM a lot, and I've had issues with in-game FPS. Even though I've got an up-to-date graphics card, I'd still get FPS drops. After doing research and finding out that RAM was a massive factor in this, I decided to turn on XMP. The results I got after this was astonishing, so please make sure to leave any results that you have in the comments below. Let me know if it works, let me know if it doesn't. Let me know the outcome after enabling XMP. It'll be very helpful for my research. Hopefully the short guide has helped you out with your Tarkov adventures, especially with the new patch coming up. You want to make sure that you can smoothly sail through Tarkov without any hitches. So with that, I wish you all a fantastic day and hope to see you around. Peace.